Okay. Hey guys. I'm back home after my very fast update or attempted fast update earlier. I'm going to try to do that again because I am thirsty, I am hungry, and I need to rectify those things. But for now, I'm going to pop a little bit of gum. So I'm going to apologize for chewing. I'm hoping that the earpiece is not picking that up so much. If so, I apologize. But my mouth is feeling very dry in this moment. It's probably because of the medications. But I needed something to help moisten my mouth. Still kind of decompressing from, being out and about today. I think it's an autism thing. I think for me, just being sociable can feel taxing at times. It's not about the people; it's just being out. And yeah, I'm mucking with my hair. I apologize. Okay, so to kind of do some repeat because I was trying to be fast. Um, I am one step closer to officially joining a gym. Um, I'm still waiting on my doctor's clearance, and Dr. Martin is out for the week. So, unfortunately for me, that means he's not been able to see the form that they faxed him. So it'll probably be early next week that he'll get it back to them. Um, I'm going to call Monday to double check to see that he's back in and that is taken care of. But I saw Michelle today for my assessment, and we got talking a lot. So, it does seem like we're definitely going to get along. We can both go off on tangents. So we had to keep getting back to doing my assessment. She saw my Loki pendant, asked if I was Harry Potter fan. So I had to explain, which was fun. Um, Apparently there are rules for doing the body assessment machine that were not told to me when I did my body assessment for the weight loss group. So, um, that's enlightening. So, we did not do that this go around. I have to remember, definitely not to eat. I apologize for the fly. I just noticed it. Hashtag ADHD gang. Um, it's just that season, and there's a gap like that much under my front door to get into the apartment. So if other people have let them into the building or they get them in their apartments and they go out through that crack, they can go into other people's places. It's I have some traps out for them, but they have to get stuck to them. So um apparently you're not supposed to eat at least 3 hours before you do it. You're supposed to have been standing for 5 to 10 minutes. You're not supposed to have drank a bunch of water before you do them. You're not supposed to have had caffeine for some hours before you do it. Like, it's like, they didn't tell me this stuff before. And apparently there's an app that she told me about, and I already have on my phone. I'm looking over to the side, like my phone should be there, but I'm. You guys are my phone, so. Um. So yeah, there's an app that apparently will help me keep track of everything. Um, they usually suggest that people do them every 3 months, just to keep track of your like BMI and all that. Not that I'm really going to stress about that, because I do understand at my goal weight I would be considered, I think, technically still obese at a size 12, but um that was a happy weight for me. I was curvy, um but I had like a little paunch of a stomach at that point. Like I could wear, you know, crop tops and stuff and not feel bad about it at all. And I mean, I was getting laid, so you know, high school I was a bit of slut, so that's just what it was. Uh, so she definitely thinks I should, participate in some of the water aerobics classes. Um, which brings me to an unfortunate, uncomfortable bit. I've established in previous videos before that money is an issue for me. I'm on disability. Um, and it's just my disability now since losing Tom in March. And I basically get just under $1,000 a month, and my rent alone is. I chuckle because we just did a rent increase this year, so my rent is right now $569. Yeah, sometimes I'm 12. But that's more than half of what I get each month. Then, there's my cat stuff. There's, stuff to be able to wash my clothes, wash my dishes, wipe my ass, wash my hair. Um, there's the electric bill, there's the internet, there's my phone, there's their TV app because Spectrum makes me pay for it. Because apparently, if I did just the internet, my bill would be more expensive. There's a lot of little things that end up adding up. Um, Mom was nice enough that she got me a lock for my locker, and some shoes to use for the gym. But um, I don't have a swimsuit. Um, I have been able to get like a few pairs of leggings, but I don't have like shorts or really any sports bras yet. Um, Things to wear that are more appropriate for the gym. I mean, I've gotten some tank tops at least. Um, but things kind of got sidetracked in my prepping because of Tom's passing. Um, we had extra income, and now I don't. So I am going to leave links for my Cash App and my PayPal, but also a friend link for Macari, because at least that is like a mutual discount thing. That's probably where I'm gonna go for most of the stuff I will get, because they do like a lot of clothes, that, especially stuff that is still new with tags or new without tags. Um, but if you use that link, you'll get a discount off your first order, and then I'll get some, um, like, how put it, promotional credit with them, I guess is how to put it, and that way we're both benefiting. Because I hate, and I'm using that word because I really don't want to ask for help, because I don't like that I'm in that situation, but I am, and it's not a need, so you don't have to, but anything is appreciated. In addition, I am going to also make sure to link Casey's GoFundMe. Casey is trying to do top surgery. And they have until about the end of October to get the money together for that. Top surgery is very important for trans men. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to word that. But it is a very important thing, even though it's classified as cosmetic surgery, which is bullshit. And contrary to what other people have said recently, Casey's insurance is not covering it. People are trying to help him sort of look at that avenue again, but as it stands, no, it's not happening. So, um, it's part of why I'm also not liking the fact that I'm asking for money. So, if you were to give me anything, I would say half that, and give some to Casey as well, because he needs it. Casey actually needs it. For me, it'd be very appreciated and very nice, but it's not necessary right now. So, but his is a different situation, and there is a timeline. He had already made a deposit. He will lose that deposit if he doesn't get the money to the surgeons. And I mean, that deposit was $500, so that's not nothing. Um, Anyone who struggles with money, you understand, that's not nothing. So any little bit that you can send his way would make a big difference. So, um, more important than my shit, please, if you can, give at least a little bit to Casey's GoFundMe. So, um, so yeah. waiting on the medical clearance, and then I will officially be on the road to becoming a gym rat. So nervous, excited about that. Just saw a message from somebody. Somebody's watching my video apparently from earlier. Oh, yeah. So, I was just gonna get into that. I did mention it kind of fast in my other video, but I am down 130 pounds officially. 320 is my current weight. 180 is the goal. So, still far from the goal, but I've made progress. Definitely made progress. And that's kind of awesome. I saw the dietitian earlier this week, and I actually have the notes with me. I was fiddling with my camera when I first got home to make sure that I put it in the app what she wanted me to look at as far as my macros went. My calories, she wants me to be between 1,500 and 1,800 each day. She wants me to do at least 65 grams of protein, or as Amber would say, 65 protein at least. For carbs, because I'm not diabetic, she wants me to look at trying to keep in the range between 180 and 200 grams. I asked her about fiber, and I explained to her because Matthew told me about fiber and how fiber helps to keep your blood sugar even, which helps reduce the urge to snack while you're fasting. And she calculated it for me and told me between 25 and 28 grams. And as we were talking about that, she told me about tortillas. You hear it once from a comedian and it sticks with you, I swear. So, tortillas from Mission Keto. Like, Mission is the brand, but the sub-brand is called Keto. There's different flavors. I got the original, and then the sun-dried tomato and basil, I believe. I'm going to make basically tuna sandwiches with them. They're like 25 calories each. Low on carbs. They have some protein to them. I just kind of wanted more a vehicle to eat my tuna salad, honestly. So, and I got stuff to do salad prep, which I will be showing to you guys again. How I do that. The slicer I recently got, especially since I signed up to do the Amazon affiliate thing. So I will kind of be trying to do like demos of things that I have bought either through Amazon or like through Walmart or something that I can find a link to share with you guys. Stuff that I actually use, and I think it's great. Therefore, I'm going to tell you guys about it. I'm basically trying to do my way of hustling, but I'm not going to try to steer you wrong. I'm going to, talk to you guys about it, demonstrate it, as I can. Because, there's an egg organizer in my fridge, and there's not much to demonstrate it except showing you guys the eggs in it, which currently there aren't any. So I have to get eggs in it. Just things like that. Talk about pros, cons, tips, tricks. Just making sure that I go over things, and then if you decide you guys want to get them, then there'll be a link for you to click on, and I'll get basically like gift cards, to use toward, on Amazon. And I mean, I buy stuff from Amazon all the time, so it's win-win-win. So, um, but I'm not sure if the Mission Keto stuff is there. I guess if you have a Whole Foods near you, they might be there. Um, we don't have a Whole Foods around me, so um, but the tuna I probably get is Starkist. I usually get the albacore, because actually you should look at the nutrition labels between different brands of tuna, because they're not all the same. Um, because of fat content, the calories and stuff can be different. Um, so it's important to look. Sorry, chewing my gum again. And yeah, I'm one of those people. Uh, so let's see. I have notes that I'm gonna actually sit down and read to you guys about a couple of things in the near future. Basically, what I talked in my appointment with Matthew through. I know it's a couple weeks out since I talked to him, but I just I got a bit busy. Um, there's some of you are gonna know there was some drama going on that involved some friends of mine, and I was trying to do my best to support them through it, because it was absolute horseshit. And then I actually got the motivation and stuff um to get ahead of my cleaning around here. It's not to the point yet where I want to give folks a tour, but you can expect one soon. I'm going to do more over this weekend. There's still some patches of clutter and stuff like that. Depending on if I can get money, there are things that I need to get to help better organize. I need dressers. I've realized I have no real places to put all the clothes I've been buying, especially now that I've been losing more weight, so I've been buying, clothes that fit me better. Um, I have no place to fold them and put them away too. So they've been just kind of hanging out, and I need to do better about that, but furniture costs money, you know? Um, but I have a big closet area near the front door of my apartment that I can put those things in. Um, so there is a place, I just need the stuff. But, it's things like that. Um, and I'll be able to do, cooking videos for you guys. Um, Hopefully, I'll get Tom's computer open. I'll do some canned air. I'll make sure that it's working. And then hopefully, I can even stream some games for you guys. And, provide even some more enjoyment, I hope. Uh, just a different type of nerdiness. I was just remembering two things about today. Um, It was the third time this week that I was told that I don't look my age, that I look younger. Um, Apparently, Michelle specifically said between 25 and 27. So, right on there. Um, I liked that. But the girl who was giving me the tour and stuff from to when I initially went to the gym, she said similar. Like, she was surprised when I said my daughter was turning 25. She was like, "How old are you?" I was like, "I'm gonna be 44 in October." And she was like, "I didn't." I couldn't see that. I was like, "It's because of the acne." And she's like, "No, it's just your vibe, um, and then the third person, which was technically the second person, was Alicia, the dietitian. Which actually says a lot because, I mean, she's, seeing this and thinking it's youthful looking. And, I mean, that has to be saying I'm at least doing some things right. Um, and I mean, I do. I don't smoke. I barely drink. Um, I do try to eat well enough. So I mean, I do have some things going for me. Um, but when I got into the cab today to go to the gym, um, the the lady who was bringing me, as soon as I got in, she's like, "You're very happy today," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm happy today." She was like, "You look it." So it was nice, because especially with some of the people that we watch online, you know, um, either you guys watch separately or we watch it together with Nerfy and stuff. There's a lot of negativity out there. Um, People just, they either don't want to be happy or just aren't capable for whatever reason. And I'm a firm believer in, you get the energy that you put out. If you work to help make people happy around you, their happiness is going to help you also feel happy. And it does lend some credence to that whole fake it till you make it, because that's, I mean, it's a cruder way to put the train of thought, but it's apt. There is some nugget of truth behind it. And I've been a firm believer in this for, I want to say, since my mid 20s. Um, just especially when you're doing customer service work or waitressing and stuff like that, you can really see how your mood affects other people's moods and vice versa. If other people are having a shit day and they seem hell bent on trying to make your day shitty too, if you let that happen, it's going to happen. Um, and I work hard to make sure that doesn't happen when, that does come around me. Um, that's when I start breaking out the jokes more. If I can make that, whatever that pissy cat, like, face, the sour milk face that cats get, sometimes people get it too. If I can break that, if I can make them laugh, if I can make them just feel better for a moment, then that's going to help them. That's going to help the people around them. And it's not a little thing to do. And I might not be able to help people in as many ways as I would like, but I'm glad that I can help people in at least this way, because that inner health, that mental health, is just as important as the physical. It really is. And I hope a lot of you can understand that, or will understand that. Um, because it is the truth. And, if you find yourself just having a lot of negativity day in, day out, I suggest you try to fight it. I suggest you, listen to music that is more uplifting. I, suggest that, watch funny movies or comedians that you enjoy. Crack jokes at people, if you know people that are more upbeat, try to be around them and not be a sourpuss. Try to soak up that energy so you can feel better. And, also just try to be that more positive person. Try to find that silver lining. Fill your cup. All those analogies, are euphemisms, however the right word is. I'm hungry, so some of the words are escaping me right now. But it will help you. Things are actually feeling kind of great right now. And even though I find myself really wishing that Tom was here to enjoy this with me, and I know some people would say, Dessa, maybe he is, and I want to kind of believe that. I do. I feel like I'm really kind of getting my shit together now, and it feels really good. It does. So, tomorrow I will sit down for a chunk and I will go over the notes that I dictated to myself, and I will go over how I did that so other people know that this is an option. But the notes that I made for my last phone call with Matthew, and then also I went over an article about something that happens with autistic people, or neurodivergent people, I think, in general, but it's called anger rumination. It was something that I found myself kind of going through in a moment. It was something about my meds, and I believe I talk about it in the notes that I took. So I will explain it more when I go over things. Shit. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on a second. But, figured I'd read from an article and get nerdy on you guys. So, hopefully you'll look forward to this stuff. But, hold on. Because I discussed something with someone. Yeah, I know that's so specific, right? But give me just a second. Because we talked about how to possibly end these videos. Maybe I should have looked for this before, but hashtag ADHD gang. No. There's me telling people about the gym. Did I go too far? No. Oh, okay. I found it. So, right. So, obviously, I'm still kind of working on the whole outro thing. Uh, and to kind of give a reminder, refresher, however you want to think about it. Um, I'm doing a lot of ums right now. Again, apologies. I'm still in my fast. I should have broke it almost 3 hours ago. So, uh, I'm a bit hungry. Uh, the I love you, go fuck yourselves. Um, there was a video that I watched that was between Mr. Snowflake and his sidekick, Jimmy Bunker, um, or Jimmy Bunker's sidekick, Mr. Snowflake. I think that's how Jimmy would prefer it said. But they they decided they wanted to do some sort of outro that was kind of like that. Uh, you know, not go fuck yourself specifically, but something akin to that. And so, as a sign of solidarity, I kind of wanted to do my own little take on it. So that's also why I don't. I can't keep a straight face whenever I get to that part of my outro because I don't ever. It's never meant, in anger. I say it with affection. And I'm not like, I think some of you will understand, hopefully, but it is something that I occasionally do. It will say, something, and I say it with affection. Um, I want to strangle you, but I mean it with affection. It's, sometimes people can frustrate you, but you still love them, or something like that. I know that I tend to try to use more positive words and affectionate language in general, and avoid words like hate and stuff like that. It's all intentional. Um, but as I know that I try to stay away from using the word hate because it is overused, I do acknowledge that I also overuse the word love. But in the same vein, I mean it. Like, there are different shades to love. There's not really the same as far as definitions go to hate. So that's why, to me, there's that distinction. And so trying to have my outro kind of have those two opposing sort of phrases, I like irony or oxymorons, puns. I just like, I like things. My brain. I'm usually better. I'm usually more articulate, honest. honest. If you've watched any of my other videos, I believe the proof is there. Um, but yeah, I wanted to kind of explain that whole thing. Um, so because I plan on keeping that bit, but then I'm trying to also work on the whole, questions, comments, concerns. Please, put it down below. I um the part that was suggested to me is thumbs up, thumbs down. You be the judge, and I kind of like that. So that's what I'm going to try to use more to, and memorize it and help it become part of the routine. So I'm going to try to take it from the top because yeah, it's been over 41 minutes. Oh, apparently it slipped my mind almost. But it is 5:45 p.m. on Friday the 19th. But of course, you guys are going to probably see the date in my thing. But I didn't put the date in my update earlier. But I was trying to rush. So, um, by the way, it was the cab calling me during the other video. Right. So, I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you don't see me during the weekend, but I do hope to film tomorrow. But, if you're going out and about, I do hope you have a great weekend. Questions, comments, concerns, please drop them down below. The engagement is good for feeding that algorithm, and we know we gotta feed it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You guys be the judge. Anything is good. And please, also hit that subscribe button if you'd like. I do all sorts of things nerdy, and I will be expanding upon that soon enough. So hopefully you'll stick around for that. And I love you guys. Go fuck yourselves. Talk again soon.